Alright, today we're doing a steering rack bushing replacement on my 2006 Toyota Tacoma pre-runner. Alright, we got the tire off, we got the skid plate off. I'm working on getting the sway bar taken off. Undone these two brackets here. I just replaced the sway bar bushings last weekend, which is this rubber piece here. I disconnected the sway bar linkage from here that goes into the sway bar linkage bracket, or sway bar basically. It goes into the sway bar, and this pivot's out the way. So we got the outer tie rod disconnected, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna crawl up under here and try to get this sway bar out. Got one more bolt holding everything in, holding everything tight in there. So we're gonna getting that out, and then see what else we have to get out the way. Oh, I also took off these support brackets here. They go to the support bracket underneath the radiator, or in front of the radiator. I guess the main frame up front, the bumper frame is just a little metal bar there. Alright, so let's try to get this sway bar out of here. It's 14mm. Takes out these bolts to hold the sway bar in. Got one left before this whole thing drops. There we go. Alright, taking this bolt out up here. It's holding it on, I guess, transmission coolant lines. That's my guess. Alright, we got all the lines broke loose. Power steering lines are broke loose. Got this screw out, long bolt. The other long bolt on the driver's side is a pain in the buttocks. So you're gonna have to, big brain on Shane, to remove this pulley here to be able to get the screw out. So loosen your belt, get it off of here, pull this bolt out, and you can get the long bolt out. The way we figured it out. Alright, these are the bushings. Alright, we worked and worked and worked to get these things out of these sleeves. Didn't know there was a separate sleeve. So that slides down into that sleeve. There's an aluminum housing side and a metal side. The metal side, got the bushing out. And then I noticed my bushings were bigger than this hole. So I tried to get these out, and they came out fairly easy. Alright. Then we got the aluminum housing side. This is what it turned into. And we beat and beat and beat and used the air chisel. Finally got it out. It was corroded in there pretty good. So if I was you and I was doing this job, I would recommend the air chisel. They got a Cobalt at Lowe's for 44 bucks. So that would be my suggestion. It's all up to you. Regular old hammer pickle fork, it did some good work, but that air chisel was the way to go. Alright, just to recap, remove the swing arm. The swing arm, or sway bar, I'm sorry. Sway bar end links. Pull it out. Out of the tie rods, tires are off. Pulled off these cover brackets. They hold on the whatchamacallit, cover there. Alright, pulled out this pulley took that pulley off because there's no way to get those bolts out. This bolt right here, long bolt there, it's the AC compressor. So if you pull this bracket out first, this bolt out first, get some movement out of it, you can move it far enough over. Once you take this pulley off right here, I guess it's just a, I don't know what pulley that is, tensioner pulley. Pull that off, you can get that bolt out. It's a pain in the butt to get it back in. We also took off this right here, this hose, which is the power steering hose that feeds all the way up. This hose had to stay connected. I couldn't get the connection undone, so we unhooked it from up top where it bolts into the pulley. Maybe that might be the power steering pump there. Hooks into the power steering pump. This is just the power steering hose. And then we were able to finagle it out over at this gap here. You can get it out right there. Alright, I didn't get any video of it.